times tonight. A huge night in the short history of AFC Wimbledon. They've gone down 4-1, but they can be very proud of their performance, particularly in the second half against Wycombe. And it's all smiles, particularly for Mr. Harold, with the match ball and the champagne after his hat-trick. They are safely into round 2, where they'll face Eastwood Town of the Wimbledon Premier League. The FA Cup and the former FA Cup winner Lawrie Sanchez have been with us all evening. We said at half-time they needed a goal, and for 5 minutes they dreamt, Lawrie, AFC Wimbledon.
Yeah, they got the goal, which was what they needed, and then we thought it's a cup tie. But then they're a little bit naive. They went hell for leather thinking, let's get the second one straight away. And trying to do that, they got caught twice, in fact, and it was all over. But, you know, what they should have done really was settle down, said, right, we're back in this game. Let's get ourselves in shape for 4 or 5 minutes. A little bit longer, give ourselves a chance, and then perhaps, you know, take it to the last 10 minutes of the game. But they didn't. They, as I say, naively went hell for leather, thinking it's going to be our night tonight, and it wasn't.
And they had to, of course, come from behind in the second half, being 2-0 down from disappointing defending in the first half.
Yeah, Wimbledon and Ajay, if they give a chance, that's too easy, far too easy. Good tackle in, and the ball runs to Harold, and he takes it well, to be fair, puts it through the keeper's legs with his left foot. Second one, straightforward, ball up the middle, both centre-halves don't know what they're doing. Little flick on, and Harold gets in again, similar situation, goes round the goalkeeper this time and finishes nicely.
No argument with the finishing though, was there?
No, quality finishing. I mean, well deserved the man of the match. He was a threat all night, this lad. You know, thought he might put it through the keeper's legs there, sucked him in and went around him. And then, as I say, they got themselves back in it, you know, just what we wanted in the second half. Everybody was up for it. Great cross, I think it's from Garrard, isn't it, here? He whips it across the face of the goal. A few people fluff at it, and then Hatton in at the far post. It's a great ball, it's a great danger area, and Hatton gambles and gets his rewards. And it was the first time they'd really caused, you know, put that type of ball in. You can see Terry Brown there thinking, yeah, we're back in it, and the crowd were, yes, we're in it. The players were, yes, we're in it. But what they didn't do was tie it down and settle the match down for those you know, extra 10 minutes or so. And in not doing so, they got caught on the break. And if you see the goal here that's coming up, I mean, everybody was at one end, and Messinho was able to run the length of the field before slipping in Phillips for the third goal.
They went on to win it comfortably in the end, Wycombe. Let's hear from their manager. Peter Taylor is waiting to talk to us downstairs.
Peter, you must be pretty happy with that in the end.
Very happy. I thought the lads were very professional. I think the attitude was spot on. You know, you could come to places like this, take things for granted. We know they're a good team, Wimbledon, and they played good football, but we had to defend right, and I thought we were solid, and we restricted them to a few chances.
Goal scoring has actually been the problem for you lately, but Matt Harold didn't look as if he had any problems there tonight. Well,
I'm delighted for him. You know, he's done well for us, and he hasn't scored many goals. Only got one before today, but worked exceptionally hard. Has to play out there on his own every now and again, and I thought he took his goals really calmly, and especially the second goal.
Eastwood Town as well in the next round now. What a great incentive that is to get to the third round. You could get someone big then.
Well, again, we've got to go and show the same attitude. I'm sure Eastwood Town deserved their victory over at the weekend, and we've got to make sure that we do the same commitment, same togetherness as tonight, and hopefully we can do that.
Thank you very much, Peter. Pleasure. Now it's over to Natalie.
Thanks, Daryl. Terry, you said you wanted your side to play without fear today. Did they do that for you?
Yeah, I think we were a bit naive today, and I'm not blaming the players for that. I've set them out to play football from the start, and as I normally say to them every other week, make sure we do the ugly bit right, and you earn the right to play. We didn't earn the right to play. We got done by straight balls from a centre-half into their midfield or into their forwards, and the goals we give away I would not want to watch again, because they were defensively very naive. And like I say, I'm not blaming my back four. They played how I asked them to play, and it's a big learning curve for us today.
So in hindsight then, because you talked before the match about how you wanted to make sure you played your football, you didn't want to stifle them, but in hindsight, would you have maybe made sure they didn't get as many opportunities? Well,
that was bordering on kamikaze today, when it, you know, whatever way you look at that, you can't play straight balls into forwards and straight balls into central midfield players, and they break off you, and we were also pushing our midfield players on. So I would just like to take the positives out of it, and the positives for me were great games for Danny Kedwell. I thought Luke, who won the man in the match, and Sam, and in midfield I thought we were okay. Just defensively we couldn't come to terms with the boy Harold. I thought he was head and shoulders above everyone out there.
OK, well, thanks for talking to us, Terry. Back to Steve.
Thank you very much.
Well, a disappointed Terry Brown. Now let's have a look at the last two Wycombe goals. The third one was the killer goal, Lawrie, wasn't it?
Well, you see, I mean, they've all pushed forward. Messinho is able to drive on. Great little bit of vision there. Sees Phillips, and the young lad, first goal, I think, isn't it? first goal in the FA Cup, first goal for his club, first goal in senior football. Is that right? And you know, he'll be pleased with that. And he took it well, to be honest. He didn't slash at it. He put it in the corner, and this was where it starts from. I mean, you know, they're all pushing forward, and away they go again, and they get done too easy here. And Harold, who's been excellent all night, sees the goalkeeper, slips it through his, you know, with his right foot this time. He well deserved the man of the match tonight. I'm surprised he hasn't scored more goals. He did score them at Brentford, and he showed that he'd given the chances he can do. But as Terry says, I mean, they were naive at 2-1. A little bit of composure at 2-1, and they could have made more of a game of it.
Now, of course, they're into round 2. Eastwood Town away. As you know, this is the chance to get into round 3 in the big boys. Yeah,
I mean, Eastwood will be thinking, well, you know, let's learn from what we've seen tonight of them. And it's a great chance for Wycombe. I mean, they haven't been for the third round since I was there when we lost to Fulham. So it'd be a great chance against another non-league team to push into that position.
Lawrie, thank you very much indeed for being with us tonight. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't forget, of